everybody, today I'm gonna cook a chuck roast. It's gonna be from a grain-fed Australian beef. Chuck roast is a part of the neck. It's a very big muscle, as you can see. This is even a very small chunk of it even. Those normally they go up to like 8 kilos, those pieces. I will show you guys how to prepare it, how to cook it and how to slice it. It's very important after the cook is done that you slice it against the grain, and I will show you guys how to see what direction the grain is going, and with the grain I mean the way that the muscle tendons are going. And if you cut with it, you will have very long slices of very chewy stuff, and if you slice against the grain you will have way more tender bites, and I will show you how that looks like in the beef. So as you can see, the fibers are running in this way, and if you would cut it also the beef in this way, you will have like long stripes of very chewy meat, though it will be cooked long, but the mouthfeel will be a little bit more chewy. If you're gonna slice it like this against the grain, the mouthfeel will be way more tender. I'll season the chuck roast with umami from Angus and Oink, ultimate umami grilling powder. A little bit of pineapple even in it, some chili powders, some sweetness, some salt, some peppers. It's gonna give a very good bark. And an explosion of taste that amplifies the beef taste. I got the beef all seasoned up now. What I will do is let it rest and come up to room temperature. In the meantime I will light up my barbecue, and for the smoking wood I will use mesquite wood. It's a type of wood that is very commonly used in Texas. That's it. I will show you guys later on how it looks like when the meat is cooking. Okay, my barbecue is getting nice and hot, and now I'm gonna put on the mesquite wood. I'm gonna put the deflector plates, a drip pan filled with water to keep the humidity somewhat higher in the barbecue so my meat won't dry out. I'm gonna put my grilling rates on with the thermometers and everything, and alright, let's do it. Put it in my thermometer probe for the grate, for the meat. So this can sit in for like the next coming few hours. And we are 2 hours into the cook. It's starting to color very nicely. It looks very good, the meat. It's about 5 hours later and it's time to wrap the chuck roast. We get the probe out and place this on the butcher paper. What I do is pack it really tightly. Stick the probe back in and put it back on the barbecue, and I will let that go for another few hours. My chuck roast of Australian beef is still cooking. In the meantime I will take a beer. It's Brothers-in-Law Australian Pale Ale with Australian hops. It's a Dutch beer but Australian style. I say cheers. Very good beer. My chuck roast is ready. The alarm just went off of my Weather Connect. I'm gonna take it off the barbecue and put it in a cooler box. And there it will remain for like another hour or so. I'll get you guys back later on and show you how to slice it and how the result is. I got the chuck roast out. It broke into two pieces. It was too soft. Let's see if I can slice a piece out of it. You can see the smoke ring here. The meat pulls easy. I'm gonna make some sandwiches with it and I will show you guys how to build it up. So I will baguette here and let's cut it open. I'm gonna put some chuck roast on. Also I'm gonna add some cheese, some pepper cheese. Pepper and herbs actually. I'm also gonna add some pickle and this is gonna go on the barbecue. And the cheese will nicely melt all over the meat. And let's see how it will be. Cheese is almost melted. Buns are nice and brown. They're ready, time to eat. Let's see how they are. Oh yeah, wonderful. Smoky, beefy, and the cheese with the peppers. Enjoy your meal.